right now I'm suspended. Please write YouTube and let them know that you would like me to be unsuspended and that you enjoy my videos and that you like to watch me and that I'm one of the reasons why you come to this site. Thank you. Amazing Atheist, peace the fuck out. By the way, tomorrow I will be on Blog TV, let's say from noon Central Time on, probably collecting donations, but also entertaining you, of course.
And this is where some of our story begins, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to have the Amazing Atheist assist me on this particular discussion that we're going to have in this video.
Hello everybody, Amazing Atheist here. Cody Weber, Saturnine Films, as most of you are aware, has been suspended from YouTube indefinitely.
The Amazing Atheist was aware that there were many, many atheists on YouTube who were getting their videos clipped. Some of their older videos and stuff having to do with ownage, pawnage, or some things that were just a bit controversial, either having to do with debates that went on between Christians and atheists, Christians and Muslims, Muslims and atheists, over and over. So as the story unfolded and YouTube started basically knocking a lot of YouTube channels out, a lot of great atheists ended up losing their accounts. One of those YouTubers that I have a great deal of respect for, I have no idea how he feels about me nowadays, is Fake Sagan. Fake Sagan did a critical video of Coughlin, 666 at the time, now he's 616.
I jump up and down and swear and shout to get subscribers and get attention. But when it goes wrong, goes against me, I haul myself out for sympathy. I have a fucking breakdown. Why so douchious? Why so douchious? Why so douchious? Why?
And Coughlin's fanboys ended up knocking him off of YouTube. So Fake Sagan basically had declared that he was not interested in doing YouTube anymore because Fake Sagan at the time mostly spent his time doing ownage videos, which he was very good at, some will tell you.
It's just, bravo, man. And before anyone calls me a bully, let us remember that Coughlin started shit with me, completely unprovoked. See, you're a real big man when you think you've got the upper hand, Coughlin. You like picking on creationists, people who don't really fight back. And you made a name for yourself, making other people feel the way you feel right now. But just a little bit of resistance, and why are they all talking to me? Why is everyone talking about me? Yeah, welcome to the internet. People are gonna fucking talk about you.
So Fake Sagan, of course, looked very forward to TJ's next proposition that he made to the YouTube community. The Amazing Atheist by this time was roughly starting to get towards 100,000 subscribers. He had already, within the time period of being on YouTube, asked over 25 times for donations using Blog TV. The Amazing Atheist was told over and over by other atheists how bad the flagging system was and how people were being screwed over. So finally, now that the Amazing Atheist's ass was on the hot seat and he was about to lose his account at the time he actually was convinced would happen, and without all the strings pulled, he may have not still been here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, without the support of folks like myself, as well as thousands of others who actually cared about what he was doing and his contributions with atheist content and some of his videos that were just primarily entertaining. Now, what ended up happening is that TJ basically got this bright idea that he was going to make a website called Freedom of Speech Videos, which was basically going to be like a YouTube clone, but without a flagging system or DMCAs and all that kind of shit. And the idea was to make a community site where atheists who've been knocked off of YouTube and atheists who were having problems at that current moment, the ability to be able to express themselves freely on freedom of speech vids made by TJ in order to be able to, well, do what they do. A lot of people, including myself, went into Blog TV and we supported him Every time he asked for donations in order to create this website, people were more than happy to. People were behind him.
Anyway, so it's my birthday, and I figure you guys are like my little bitches, right? You know, so I can ask for birthday presents from you, especially since I have no real friends. I mean, you guys should take pity on me. Look at this. This is my birthday, and I am literally all by myself in the house with no one to give a shit.
TJ took thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from atheists out there on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Tons of people all around sat there and gave him support and money and suggestions. There were even people out there, including myself, who offered help with the website, but TJ refused. He said that he had everything covered. He didn't need anybody's help. He didn't want anybody's help. One of the things that he said is he didn't want anybody holding it over his head. But what he was truly trying to basically say is he didn't want anybody to cut in on his action. He didn't want to be able to share any of the money or funds that would go into making the website. He wanted it all for him.
Gee, I wonder how my website, freespeechvids.com, is doing right now. One of the reasons why I was holding back on launching the site. Honestly, the thing has been ready for quite some time now.
And even at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't have a problem with that. In fact, guys like myself, as well as many others, even said we would do it for absolutely free. We would be more than happy to work on it. But TJ consistently said no, over and over. I would sit in Skype with his friend Galen and talk to him over and over about this. But they refused any kind of assistance that anybody offered.
Hi there, I'm Galen. I'm Galen Halcyon. I'm gonna teach you some. I'm gonna learn you some knowledge.
Months went by, the website was going absolutely fucking nowhere. They weren't getting the shit together, things weren't happening, it was just an ugly interface with nothing going on. Just a couple drawings and a bunch of Google ads and a couple 1-minute clip videos on there. You can ask tons and tons of atheists that are still around about this issue. So what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen, is this.
The Amazing Atheist is a fucking liar, too, if you want to get technical. He solicited a bunch of donations, said he was going to make free speech videos, and did we ever see free speech videos? No. You know why? Because TJ spent the money on himself. But none of you were going to form a little lynch mob against TJ. You know why? Because you know he would kick your motherfucking ass.
After he got all that money, he made a very short video on the Amazing Atheist account saying that the project fell through, that he simply couldn't get it going, that his webmaster was lazy. Even though he had said that he didn't want anybody's help, apparently he was accusing a webmaster that no one even knows if the person even existed in the first place, because TJ kept on telling everybody he was the one that originally did it.
Freedom lovers, my name is TJ, more commonly known as The Amazing Atheist, and we've got some good stuff on Free Speech Vids for you.
So hopefully a lot of you understand my aggravation, as well as thousands of other YouTubers out there who supported this guy. When people stood up against him and said, why did he not make this site, people criticized him, YouTube videos started being flagged and knocked off of YouTube. There's hardly any kind of content out there to show. Plenty of videos to show him asking for donations and stuff like that. But he made sure, him and his fanboys made sure that they cleared up a lot of the fucking criticisms of what happened. So now there's a lot of people out there on YouTube who don't even know about the deal. But of course, us older atheists who've been around for years, we haven't forgotten. Now, TJ said in one of his recent videos and stuff, whenever he was trying to defend himself, that, oh, my old friend Brett Keane, ain't talked to him for 8 months, haven't even thought of him. That's a fucking lie. I went into his blog TV over and over, and I talked to Galen quite a few times, sitting there asking him when the fucking website was up, when are they going to get it fixed? And then they made it completely clear that they had no plans of ever fucking doing it. And that's what set me off, ladies and gentlemen. That's what set me off, because I trusted these assholes as well as many of you out there. And basically, he fucked you all.
Hey everybody, TJ here. I'm in kind of an embarrassing position because currently all of my money is invested in fixing up a couple of classic cars, and
I know what a lot of you are asking yourself now. My goodness, this guy's asked for all these donations, he's gotten all this money, yet here he is sitting there on YouTube with a YouTube partnership, collecting money from that as well as all of you. And to be honest with you, TJ, I never minded you asking for all the stuff that you wanted. I never got upset at all the atheists out there as well as religious folks who ask for things over the internet. If people choose to do that, that's fine. But when you sit there and make promises to the atheist community as well as anybody out there, there could have been a lot of religious people that may have funded your website as well in order to have a place where they could do discussions and debates, and you simply keep the money. That fucking bothers me, it really does. But ladies and gentlemen, what happens to people like this who rob you fucking blind? What happens to people like this who just keep fucking you in the ass? Well,
so Cody shoots my videos on a Canon 7D, which is mainly a still photography camera. Anyway, it's been having some problems lately. The sensor's going bad. It has a shelf life of like 200,000 pictures. He's taken 205,000 plus hundreds of hours of video for me. And the mic is going bad. In other words, we've beat the camera to shit and we really need a new one. So we're doing a fundraiser in order to get a new camera that's designed to shoot high-quality HD videos. We're also hoping to get a Fig Rigs to stabilize handheld shots. We're also hoping to get better lighting and sound equipment. The idea is just to raise the production value on these videos even higher than they have been, and they've been pretty impressive lately, if I do say so myself.